My name's Darden Smith, and I'm a songwriter. People can say things in songs that you can't say in real life. Songs are magic, and songs have the ability to hold time, story, hopes, dreams, fear. I'm not a frontline healthcare worker, I'm a songwriter, so I don't have the experience that they have, but it's like I think a lot of people have no idea what their lives have been like, especially in the last year and a half. So I hope that they feel seen and heard, and then that their story is true, so they also see and hear each other, that know that they're not alone, and know that they're not the only person that went through this, and to see their story reflected in someone else's words.
Good morning, everybody. Good morning. Can I be honest? Absolutely. I didn't expect the emotion that I feel standing here with all of you. Because we've been through something this year. It's been the best of times. It's been the worst of times. And you know, we have a really noble mission here, that we deliver exceptional care to everyone when they need it. We never thought that would mean during a global pandemic. We showed up together, and we're going to start the healing process together. So today, I invite you to reflect on every single moment of pain, every single challenge that you faced over the last year, to give it voice, to talk about it, and by 2 o'clock, we're going to have a beautiful song.
Just so you know a little bit about me, I'm a songwriter. I've been writing songs. I started when I was 10 years old. And I've done a lot of work with kids, done a lot of work with homeless kids, done a lot of work with veterans, done a lot of work with gangs. And during the pandemic, got curious about, could this work with frontline healthcare workers? The way this will work is that we'll go around and I'll just ask you some questions, and I'll just be taking notes and things like that. We'll go around the room. And somehow in that, a song will appear. So Ruby, how are you doing? Looking at the last year and a half and the whole pandemic, how are you doing now?
It's a struggle out here, but I'm doing it. I think myself is doing great.
Did you say it's a struggle?
It's a struggle out here, but I think I'm doing wonderful right about now.
What do you mean it's a struggle?
For it's COVID, people losing their lives and people losing jobs.
And Kristen?
I was fearful for my family and friends at home that I was going to bring something home to them.
Right. Is that pretty common? Yeah. How do you process internally? What do you do with the loss and the struggle and the trauma, especially in this time where, could you have one-on-one meetings with families of someone who was possibly dying?
Initially, there were no visitors whatsoever, and so we would have to have phone calls or video conferences with families. But yeah, that was part of our work.
So what do you do with the loss inside of you? What keeps you going?
It sounds a bit trite, but counting my blessings is a big part of my mantra. Going home to my kids and hugging my family.
How have you kept going through all this?
Just get up and do it. You have to do it.
Hold on to forgiveness. Now I'm holding on to trust. 'Cause when I'm holding on to love. So when something happens, give me an example of when you would really want to hold on to love. Yeah, Ruby.
I was just going home, sitting in one seat, scared,
Did it feel endless? Did it feel like it would never end?
It felt like it was never ending.
So when the fear seems never ending.
Right. At times I got better and better, but it's like I'm still crying sometime, but not all the time. So it's there.
Hold on to forgiveness. And I'm holding on to trust. When the fear seems never ending, holding on to love. Sorry. It's a Ted Lasso moment. Your name?
Helena.
Helena? Your name?
Megan. Feels like I can't ever turn off. Like I feel like work is 100% 24/7.
Sometimes you want to turn your mind off. Do you ever feel like this way? You want to turn your mind off?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, and why?
Just to finally like not have to, I mean, your mind's so stressed, you're at work, you're thinking about your patient's priority for number one, but then like also thinking about like your family back at home, and then it's just like you need a break.
Sometimes I want to turn my mind off. The day is too much. There's so much is out of my control, and I feel like I'm losing touch. So what is your name?
I'm Kim. It was really hard as time went on to go from you guys are heroes because you're going to work every day to I don't trust anything you say. And then we would have patients come in midway through a pregnancy having rejected the vaccine that we know would have prevented this, and watching them die. And it just hurts so much to see. It was so preventable. It's not the kind of thing that people outside of medicine sometimes get, is that we get burned out and angry too.
I would have friends ask me, like, is it really that bad?
Yeah.
And I remember once being on a morning call, and we were talking about supplies that we were out of. And one of the supplies that we were out of was body bags. And you could not get any body bags. And when I heard that, I was like, oh my God, this is like real.
I'd like my kids to remember something else. My 6-year-old twin girls don't remember anything else.
That's what it said.
Then COVID.
Yeah, they said, do you remember before COVID? No.
Okay, I can't wait to the day. I can't wait to the day when we say remember when. How about this? I can't wait for the day when we say, oh, remember when. Hope is more than just a word, and it's for all of us again. I'm holding on to forgiveness, and I'm holding on. Is that right? Yeah? Sometimes I want to turn my mind off, 'cause the day is just too much. So much is out of my control, and I feel I'm losing touch. I'm here to see the miracles, and I struggle through this fight. Tears might fall in the darkness, but there's joy in the morning light.
What did you expect coming into this process today?
I seriously didn't know what to expect. Maybe I was a little skeptical. I thought it might be a little hokey, but I think there were actually a lot of real emotions going on here.
I'm holding on to love, because we're all in this together. We can't lift each other up and make it to tomorrow. So I'm holding on to love. Know that this is your song. You wrote it. And this moment, like the moment when the tears that you were seen, you heard, you can come back to this moment anytime.
My role is a registered nurse.
And I do this for the moments.
And so what did this do for you today?
It was way different than my expectation, but I am very thankful in that I took some time out of my day to come experience this and have this opportunity to feel closer to my bosses and to my fellow peers, coworkers at work. It felt like a good therapy session, which I tell my husband my work is my therapy. It's good to let yourself be vulnerable and be accepted and understood by someone that's going through it with you.
I'm an infant hearing screener technician.
What did today do for you?
Oh my goodness. It helped me to see some of my coworkers in a totally different light. And it just opened me up to say, I might not have a role as the nurse manager, I might not be a nurse. I just do what I do, but it is so important, and the people I work with, they're so important, and they have their own thing they're dealing with.
to lift each other up and make it to tomorrow. I'm holding on to love, yeah, to make it through tomorrow. I'm holding on to love. I am overwhelmed by the strength of the workers and their ability to maintain through this last 18 months and what they've gone through. And I think it's a story that needs to be told, because unless you're in the healthcare sphere, there's no way you can truly understand what they've lived through and gone through and are still working with. So I'm just impressed by their strength and their spirit.